what's up? Saseni, Mambo, 87. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing this face for the first time, my name is Ruth Kim. On my channel, I share my own experiences as a foreigner living here in Germany. I talk about Africans in diasporas. I share informative videos, like anything that I feel it's going to help someone else out there, and sometimes I just want to have fun. So today, guys, I have a special guest. If you've been watching my videos, you know her, and I'm going to give her a few minutes to introduce herself.
Hi guys, my name is Satyon. I am Ruth's friend.
Yeah, she's also a Kenyan. Yeah, you can tell by the beauty, juu ya urembo. Yeah, she's also from Kenya, also living here in Germany, and as you can tell from the title, we are going to share with you guys things that we miss about Kenya. Yes, I've been living here in Germany since 2010, but I oftenly go back home like once per year. And how long have you been away from home?
The last time I was home was last year, January last year, so it's been 1 year.
Yes, and because of COVID, we are not even sure that we are going to go back home anytime soon. Yes, we are going to try and make it as interesting as possible, those things and stuff that we miss about Kenya. Yes, number one is
the food. We get homesick, and we miss a lot of home foods. Things like nyama choma, things like muturas. I mean, we miss the things that we cannot get here. Even the street food. My pasua.
Yes, guys, we can actually make the Kenyan food here, but it's not the same. Hey, it's not the same. You're going to make ugali, but it's not going to taste like the one from home.
True.
Yeah, I think it's because of the way we cook it. You know, back home sometimes we use charcoal or firewood. Hey guys, if you have not tasted food made from firewood or food cooked from firewood, hey, you're missing out.
But also the flour is different. The flour is different.
Yeah.
So what we use at home is not the same as what we use here. So obviously the taste is going to vary. But things like nyama choma, we usually grill during summer, but still there's something that is missing. Yes,
it's not the same. And one more thing is like the ugali we make here in Germany, you can cook it for 3 to 5 minutes, but the one which we eat back at home, like you have to cook it for like 30 minutes, or if some people do it, cook it even longer. And like Satyon mentioned, we also miss the street food like mutura,
my pasua,
you know, like we also have those things here. But I think it's the kauchafu. Ako kauchafu. They don't taste the same.
Yeah, especially like for the boiled eggs. I don't know what those guys put in their kachumbari, because if you try and do it from the house, the kachumbari is not going to taste the same. So I don't know if it's the dust or the noise that makes it tastier, but the ones from the house is definitely not the same. So those random things are some of the things we miss.
Same thing with matumbo. Have you eaten matumbo from here?
Never.
Most of them are white. They wash them, they clean them, but back at home we eat them black. I don't know what's matumbo in English, but I'm going to
try
it. Yes, ours are like black. We don't clean them. Yeah? Here in Germany they are white. They are jik cleaned. You know that uchafu mavi ya ng'ombe, all that. When you eat that, Ama, why do you think it tastes better back at home? I think it's the kauchafu.
Yes, and the bit of a little bit of the smell also I think makes it adds to the taste or something. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, the second thing or the first thing that I miss from my side is the matatus. Satyon said that she doesn't miss the matatu.
I don't miss the matatu.
Hey.
Okay, sometimes maybe once in a while because of like the music, but not of like in terms of comfort, of course not, but the music, yes, because here like the train has everything is like silent, so at home we miss like the boom 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 of the matatu culture, but not really, so not as much.
Let me tell you a story. Last time I was back home, I wanted to travel from Thika to Garden City Mall.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know that they have matatus for Merengo and there's direct matatus. They're like you can take a matatu, you go directly to Nairobi. Or I took one where we used to stop each and every stage. Like you drive for 5 minutes, you stop, and after 10 minutes the matatu was empty and I was the only one who was inside. Because I think most of the people are not going to Nairobi, they were going Juja.
Yeah, somewhere in between.
Yeah. So when we kept on waiting, like picking and dropping people, and when we reached at Kahawaskari, those people who are in the matatu, like me included, we were told to go out, and we were packed in a kibasi Githurai.
We were sold off.
Yeah, we were sold off. You don't have an option. It's either you get into that bus or you pay for another matatu. That for me was fun. You know, being out of the country for a long time, you get confused. You don't even know which is. But I thought it was fun. Kuweko kwa matatu ingine na tukaenda hadi Garden City. For me that was fun. Of course, one time it was fun, but if it happens to you 1, 2, 3 times, then it's not fun anymore. Or if you have an important appointment,
yes, if you're in a hurry, then it can really inconvenience you. Yes. But otherwise, it's still okay. Yes, our Wanganyas are there.
What else do you miss about home?
Getting dolled up, like salons and like getting your hair and nails done. It's very affordable back home. So like I used to change my hairstyle every 2 weeks, and as you can see, I got tired because here, first of all, with Corona, we've been on a lockdown since forever, and then maintenance of natural hair by yourself is just crazy. So I just got to a point and said, let's cut it off. So it's been 2 months, and I think I'll stay like this for a while. And with the nails, I think every 2 weeks I used to have a different color. So for now, I'm still trying to learn how to make the nails by myself. So, and they're not as good as they would have been in Kenya.
Yes, guys, and it's affordable. Here in Germany, it's not available, and when you find someone who can make your hair, it's very expensive. When you see most of us wearing wigs, it's not because like we want to, it's because we don't have any option. Kitaka niwatolee nitawatolea, but hamtaki kujua what's down there.
Yes, please.
Like I always tell all my Kenyan friends who are back home, hey, simuna bahati, every week they have a new hairstyle, every week their nails are done. Here, hey, tangangana na hali yako.
You get your nails done, and then you have to wait for like 2 months.
Yeah.
Well, at home, you get a single chip, you change. Like every 2 weeks you have a different color. Sometimes even every week you have a different color, different design, especially right now because of like the nail art and the all those fancy things we cannot do. So the best we can do is just basic polish, unfortunately. So like I really, really miss my nail guy.
Niangalia hapa mapa. Wapi? Sation.
Sinajiangalia vile naongea.
Upai kujiangalia, unafaa kuangalia hapa.
Okay, a little bit was here, a little bit was here.
Oh. Okay, the next one, guys, is that in Kenya there's always a fundi for everything. What's a fundi in English?
A tailor, or rather not necessarily a tailor, but Mr. Fix It, Mr. or Miss Fix It.
Yeah,
if it's anything that is broken, you'll always have someone to fix it.
For example, here in Germany, if something is broken, like most of the time you have to buy a new one because fixing it is even more expensive than buying a new one. And sometimes maybe you have a nice dress or a nice trouser and it just needs to be fixed, yeah? But because you don't have someone or we don't know how to fix them ourselves, because back in the days tulikuwa tunasema those people who used to learn how to tailor jobs, no, kushona nguo, we used to say that hiyo ni job ya mamboch. Yeah, by this is what most of us thought. Those people who didn't have money to go to high school, they used to do that kushona, learning how to fix things. Nowadays, hey, if you can do that in Germany, you're going to become rich. If you can be able to fix those things for people, here you can make good money. And that's one thing that we miss about, personally I miss about home. What do you think?
Yeah, it is, because it's something actually very basic, like maybe a zipper. Maybe you're trying to zip up your trousers and then by mistake it gets off. that's it for that trouser. You cannot wear it, you cannot fix it by yourself. It's very expensive to go to someone who can fix it, so that's it. Yeah. But even not even just clothes, even something like electronics, sometimes like your iron box can get a short, something that can be replaced, just a small fuse, but you cannot open it by yourself. You cannot do it. If it was at home, you'll probably get someone to do it for like €2. But here, I don't think we have some people who can fix that.
I think we have, but they're very, very expensive. More expensive than buying something, like buying a new one. So we prefer buying new things instead of fixing them. Yes, what's the next thing that you miss about home?
The spontaneous nature of
everything.
Yes. Like in Kenya, we usually don't make plans. Like I will just like call someone randomly on a Saturday afternoon, like, hey, are you home? I'm coming over. But here,
you have to make an appointment, even with your friends, because you don't even know, or you're not even sure if they have plans or they have appointments themselves.
True.
Yeah, and also even meeting, like going to our parents' place. Like you can just sit down on a Saturday evening and say, I'm just going to visit my parents or my siblings. Here you can't do that. You have to call them and inform them, because those people, they have their own lives. You just have to make an appointment. We don't have that here, and we miss that about home.
True.
Another thing that I personally miss about home is this thing that we are all family. Like I used to feel like everybody in my village was my family member, that like even every elder or everybody who is older than you can take care of you. Do you know that even if you do something bad, everybody in your area has the right to punish you? Did you grow up with that?
Like we were community children, I'll say, because you belong to everyone. Like if you do a mistake outside, someone will pass by and kick your ass, but not here.
Yes, even if you need help, you're going to get help from everyone. So for example, if you need a babysitter, you can just drop your child at the neighbor's place. Here in Germany, you don't do that. And like you can ask, but you can't just do that. You have to ask them too. In Kenya, if you go there, you don't even need to call. You say, I just need to pick something somewhere. Can I drop the child here? And it's even possible. Yes, that's something else that we miss. Do you have something else on your mind?
No, I don't.
What about your family?
Oh, I'm very homesick. Very, very homesick. Like this is the longest time I've been away from home. So like sometimes I get very emotional, like I even want to cry. Despite having people around me, I still feel very, very homesick. Like I just miss being around my family. Like I was even telling Ruth, the next time I go to Kenya, I am not even going to Nairobi. I just want to be home for a whole month. But I know it's impossible, but that's how much I miss being around my family and my friends.
Yeah, I miss my family too, but I think this also applies to those people who got married. Like I think that's going to be a story for another day. When you get married, you go to the other family and you end up missing your family. I heard that. I'll share with you guys that story another day. What about like social life or making friends?
Yeah, it's harder to make friends here, because I think everyone is just busy with their schedule and minding their own businesses, so it's very, very hard. And then I think with COVID, it's also tricky, and also like the randomness and the togetherness of Kenyans and warmness is not felt here.
Do you know something else I think about making friends here in Germany? Even if you make friends, like you meet another Kenyan, you are forced to be friends with them automatically because you guys are from the same country. But back home, there are those people who you didn't connect. Kuna huyo mtu hamkuwa mnasikizana. They did nothing wrong to you or you did nothing wrong to them, but you guys would not connect. that back at home was possible to avoid being friends with those people, but here in Germany you end up being friends even those people you don't connect, because you are from the same place and you need friends. Because here in Germany it's very, very hard to make friends. But on the other hand, we foreigners, we are always saying that it's very hard to make friends with Germans. How many friends do you have from other
nationals?
Yeah,
all my friends are from different nationals. Sadly, I do not have a German friend yet.
But you
Not
see,
even one.
you better you even have friends from other nations. But I think it's because you're a student.
Yes, because how they automatically became my friends, because like the first day of class, people grouped themselves like according to the languages they speak, and then we just found ourselves, the people who speak English, we had to be on our own, and then we formed our clique. So it's been almost 2 years now, 1 year, 6 months, and we're still friends from like the very first day.
But because if you meet with other people, everybody is always saying, oh, Germans don't make friends, Germans are not good at that. But even we ourselves, the foreigners who are here in Germany, most of us are not friends. Most of us are, I know her from somewhere. But I think it's the system make us to be who we are.
True.
Yes, I think I'm done from my side. What do you think? So thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you want to see more videos from her, guys, you have to comment on this video, you have to give it a thumbs up. And if you're from Kenya, somewhere in diaspora, don't forget to drop a comment in the in the comment section below, and let us know what you miss about home. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.